newest rebug.
Oh. What is there? Was there a major update? Because I'm using rebug.
Not that I'm aware of. More like
No, but I gave him his on 4.82.
Oh, I see.
What?
I see.
Well, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, neither was I. Also, we've started.
Oh.
Hi. Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, I've learned that the beginnings don't really matter because no one's tuning in the first 10 minutes.
I know, right? But I still like to do it just in case we get something incredibly incriminating on tape, like we had with Pio before. He was talking about
No, keep doing it.
Yeah.
There's no record, no crime.
There's a record. We save these podcasts, don't we?
Mm-hmm. They get uploaded to the YouTubes forever and ever.
Yeah,
they do. Wait, does anyone actually watch them on YouTube?
I don't know.
You should check that out sometime.
No.
Anyway,
I don't use YouTube.
Welcome to the podcast
Okay.
of E3 Preliminary.
Yeah.
Wait, we're live?
PrE3. Yes, that's what we were saying.
Yes, you dumbass.
We're
PrE3.
Halo just getting aggressive, off the bat. Yeah, you fuck. Oh my.
This is our PrE3 podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to PrE3. Let's introduce ourselves.
I am the lovely Call Me Birdo, here for another podcast.
I'm Halo, leave me alone.
That's his
I'm an
actual
unidentified flying fish craft.
I'm Piotr, as usual. Well, not usual, because I wasn't here last week. Never.
And this
I
is
am Brick.
There you go.
You are Groot.
So we've got.
I am Groot.
Oh yeah. Well,
Just another brick in the wall. Oddly thick one though.
So we've got just a smattering of news for everybody before E3, which is when the big news happens. So we kind of just thought we'd spurt a little bit of PrE3 onto people's faces and see how that went down.
I know that this is totally not going to happen, but Nintendo, don't let me down.
Well, they're going to release news
Save
about.
that until the
You
end.
shut up now, Brick.
At their direct, they're going to release the info on the new DLC character. They said.
Nice. It's gonna be.
Did I hear it's gonna be like Banjo-Kazooie or something?
A lot of people are saying that, but I think it's going to be Dragon Quest, dude.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Both of those are just bruh.
I want it to be anything from Tails. Just give me Flynn or Yuri. I don't care. Just please.
That'd be.
Meter would just be happy with just Yuri. Yuri.
Yeah.
Tails does not need it.
Just give me the dog.
Rapide? I would love Rapide. Actually, Rapide would be a fantastic addition to Smash. It would be Duck Hunt,
you could have
but not
another
bad.
sword dude, or you can have a sword dog.
He's a dagger dog. I like the alliteration too. Yeah. Anyway, we kind of got off topic. Did you know Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be a thing?
Dude, that's awesome. Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know why it has to be Baldur's Gate 3, since, first of all, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 finished the whole story, and then, also,
you can make more story.
You don't even go to Baldur's Gate in Baldur's Gate 2.
Oh.
You're just not even in Baldur's Gate.
That's like
You're
having
just,
a Halo game without a Halo. Oh, wait a minute.
Anyway, yeah, I'm excited only because of the developer that's doing it, not because it's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, no, I get you.
The guys who did Divinity. And they're so good at what they do.
Ooh, yeah, that actually sounds good combo. Oh yeah, and P, I still haven't played Baldur's Gate.
I know you haven't. You haven't played anything but stupid stuff.
Whatever you watched me play is all I've played.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't played Baldur's Gate.
What was the Baldur's Gate on Xbox, the original Xbox?
That was a spin-off, Dark Alliance.
Oh, I liked that one. That had co-op, and I was all into it.
For those who know nothing about Baldur's Gate, what is Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate is an RPG series that is... Baldur's Gate is an RPG series that is basically a cornerstone of all the top-down isometric RPG things.
Okay.
It was really big, and now no one remembers it.
How does the combat play out? Is it soft?
It's real time with pausing.
Oh, so soft turn-based. Okay.
Yeah, soft turn-based. It started that whole thing, kinda, and it's basically it's turn-based, but the turns happen over a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it's
So
like
it's-
active turn-based, but without.
Yeah, it's active turn-based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Baldur's Gate is still kind of a household name.
Well,
It's-
yeah,
I
and
mean,
computer
it's well
players,
known.
but like console gamers
Right.
don't know nothing about it.
Right.
That's the Mass Effects and stuff is more known.
So does it play
Oh,
like
yeah.
Champions of Norath?
No, that's the spin-off.
So it is a Baldur's Gate game.
The Baldur's Gate spin-off is basically exactly like Champions of North.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the regular Baldur's Gate plays like Pillars of Eternity. In other words, Pillars of Eternity is a spiritual sequel to Baldur's Gate, so
All right. Sounds good.
I mean, either
Do we
way.
have any kind of ETA when the game's gonna come out?
We do not, but
No.
we do know it's coming to Steam, GAH, Epic, and Stadia.
So
Yeah,
yes,
we also
like,
know
go
it
up-
will involve mind flayers.
Yeah, so it's got a full campaign playable in single player and co-op, and they've got a certain quote that kind of caught my attention in that it says literally nothing about anything. They said they wanted to make a game that quote unquote pushes the boundaries of the RPG genre, which means fucking nothing. That's just like corporate speak. It's just like
Yeah,
we
right,
really
right,
want to
sure.
innovate the diagonal upward rising contingency of this. It's fucking shut up. But yeah. So that's basically all we know about it. The trailer is entirely pre-rendered, and it features a guy turning into an octopus face, which is admittedly fantastic, but that's not gameplay, so,
Shit.
you know.
Are you a squid or a kid?
Apparently both he was. He didn't seem too happy about it either. It looked painful, and then afterward he looked like just really sullen and angry. I'm just like, well, why'd you do it if you were going to be pissed off about it later?
Yeah, I think everyone knows what the gameplay is going to be like. It's another isometric thing, but co-op. Didn't Divinity have full co-op as well?
Divinity Original Sin is based around having a co-op partner, basically.
Do you think it's going to be like that for this game?
Probably. All Baldur's
Seems
Gates
that
games
way.
have co-op, but it's really stupid to do it because you remove a person from your party and the party members are really important to plot.
Wait. So like the older Baldur's Gate games, you can play them co-op?
Yep.
So the second
How?
player doesn't take control of another party member, they replace them?
Yep.
Like with
Wait,
another copy of you or something?
No, you make your own character.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty.
Wait, was it like online co-op?
Yep.
Dang,
really?
okay.
That's kind of cool.
It's just not really worth it because, for one, dialogue pauses the game for everybody. So, like, you know, and there's so much dialogue in Baldur's Gate, it's like, oh, every
Right.
5 seconds, we're not doing anything. And then also shops, you know, pause it for everybody. So while someone's shopping, the other person gets to do nothing.
Fun.
Is there you could speak to one another? You can coordinate if that's the case.
Well, you can talk to each other over VoIP, of course.
VoIP.
Yeah,
Still call it VoIP.
What is VoIP?
voice over
Voice over
IP.
Internet Protocol.
Oh, VoIP.
It's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
We all
It's
vape
the OG
and
name
VoIP.
for all those services.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, basically, we have no more info.
Yeah, it's just a Octopus Man face trailer. Baldur's Gate. Coming
Amazing.
sometime.
They didn't want to announce the release date until they actually, did something.
Speaking of release dates, is anyone shocked that Shenmue 3 got delayed again?
How
How long has it been just constantly delayed?
I think it's been like 20 years.
2 years now? Yeah, 2.5
2
years about
years.
this point.
Yeah.
But ask
this-
yourself if you'd rather have a delayed game or an incomplete game.
Is
No,
anyone
no, I
still
mean, you do-
excited?
Hey, Brick, how's that Final Fantasy VII treating you?
Okay, fair enough.
It's coming. We have hope. But thankfully, it hasn't been delayed too long, so they're probably just finishing up polished. I hope at this point.
Yeah, they said, quote, this was on the Kickstarter update, "We feel that the extra time we have will help us deliver the true Shenmue experience players around the world deserve." And it's basically nothing. It's basically saying, like, yeah, we are taking more time, and you should be happy about that. It's like, well, okay. It's
Is
whatever.
anybody excited for Shenmue 3?
Nope. Not me.
I've
No,
never
not at
played the
all.
originals. But if I'm right, was this
Yakuza?
crowdfunded?
It was,
Yes.
Yakuza basically replaced this, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh,
like Yakuza is just better Shenmue.
Okay.
Yeah, I played the original Shenmue. It isn't really anything to write home about. Yeah,
It's very campy though because of the bad voice acting.
You spent a lot of time faffing about and waiting for things to happen. That's pretty much my biggest issues with the series.
A lot of people liked that though.
I don't. I don't like standing in front of a door for 5 real life minutes. Open the door, have a lady tell me, "Oh, come back tomorrow," and I can't go to sleep until 15 more minutes because the game won't let me.
I don't know. That sounds like peak excitement to me.
like Kira said, Yakuza has pretty much replaced this series.
Yeah, I've heard some people say that it's like super immersive and they like it, and then like other people just lambast it just all over.
It is a video game. Please don't waste my real life time.
I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if they provided things to do during that time, but
yeah, like Majora's Mask had a similar timing system, and like that was fantastic.
Yeah, but the thing is, there was a lot to do in Majora's Mask. The things to do in Shenmue aren't really to write home around, unless you really want to spend in-game currency to buy those little what are those little cat monsters that come out of the machines?
Cat monsters?
Why don't you just go shopping?
Whatever they're called.
Cat monsters?
What machines are you buying cat monsters out of?
Capsules.
Yeah, capsules, yes.
No, I'm forever going to hear cat monsters, and that's...
Wait, you weren't saying cat?
No, he was saying cap. C-A-P.
Yeah.
You buy little cat monsters out of the vendor, and they come out like... And you're like, nice. I'm going to train this and battle the other Bakugans, or whatever the hell we do in Japan. Oh, so we didn't actually announce the release date delay, right? It was delayed from 2018 to August 27th of 2019, and then further delayed to November 19th of 2019.
All Kickstarters get delayed. That is just the rule.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
It'll come out when it's out.
I mean, it's better a delay than having, like, their head company force them into crunch time, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it is between those two extremes, then, yeah, I'll take the delay.
I like Captain Crunch.
Well, there you go. Just add some milk to it. Just soften the whole thing up.
Add some milk to Shenmue, and it'll be fine.
So
gives you time to replay Shenmue 1 and 2.
No, thank you.
No,
but
I'm okay.
Thanks, but no thanks. You added Destroy All Humans remake in news. Would you like to elaborate upon that?
It's headed to PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and it looks great, honestly. But I'm kind of worried because it's from the developer of Guyana Sisters and Woolies, Bubsy. They are mostly known for making great gameplay in really, really shitty looking worlds. Like the Guyana Sisters are apparently really fun, and I can see it, but the world is just like poser models and
Yeah, they don't make the nicest looking games.
But to be fair, the trailer for this, even if it's just pre-rendered, looks good, you know? So maybe this won't be bad. And there's a screenshot that looks good. So, you know, you can't really mess up Destroy All Humans if you just follow the recipe.
Yep. Anal probes and flying saucers.
Yeah, Peter was telling me something. Cows. Anal probes and knocking out brains from the butt. Something of that nature?
You shoot the anal probe up their butt and it pops out their brain.
Nice. Like physics. I get it.
Because the point of the game is to get DNA from humans because they're like an offshoot of your ancient like ancestors.
All right.
So, and you're all a clone race, so your DNA is slowly breaking down.
Oh.
So everybody sounds like Jack Nicholson.
Okay. Is that a symptom of DNA degeneration? Everyone just
I think so. I am honestly pretty sure that like the slow talk and Jack Nicholson shit is part of it.
It's an homage to Mars Attacks.
But yeah, you gotta get them brains and then hassle 1950s style suburbia.
Cool. I mean, it's very like early fun. Xbox, first Xbox generation of camp. It seems. Is that when it came out?
Yeah, it's akin to it was PS2, but it's akin to what you call it, Stubbs the Zombie. Same kind of thing, you know, making fun of old 50s culture.
I've never heard
it's fun though.
You should play Stubbs. It's good. you gotta zombify everybody, and it's all because of love.
All because of love.
Yeah, you come back to life because you're worried about your girlfriend, and you gotta, well, not your girlfriend, a girl you're in love with.
How
and
were you worried? You were dead. Wait.
Yeah, but you're a zombie.
Okay, but
you're a zombie for some reason.
All right.
And then you get a horde of zombies, and you send them around, and you dance and fart.
So it's like Abe's Odyssey?
I not real. Well, kind of like the 3D one, kind of.
All right, nice. Oh, that was Munch's Odyssey, wasn't it?
Yeah, Munch's Odyssey.
I liked that game. Anyway, we're getting way off topic. Speaking of way off topic, guess what? Yooka-Laylee is getting a 2.5D sequel for reasons I don't understand.
I guess it's because they can. Like they made enough money to make the sequel. Because they already made a lot of money from the Kickstarter itself, so therefore any sales are just gravy on top. I don't know.
It's like, yeah.
Hopefully removing a dimension makes a good game.
Why 2.5D though? It looks like they've downscaled their whole operation. Like, this is not a sequel, it's like a dequel or something. Like, it just... I don't know.
I don't know. It could be good.
Because trying something new. I don't know.
Probably because they realized they couldn't do the 3D as well, so they're downgrading a bit.
Is it still going to be a collectathon?
So it's going to have a 3D overworld with 2D levels. So I think it's a kind of sensible direction. I mean, you could just make another sequel, but it would be kind of samey.
I'm expecting something like the Goemon games.
Oh.
Mystical Ninja. Like, they had a 3D-ish, like, because it was a 2D game. So it was over-the-head play for Overworld, and then side-scrolling for the actual level.
Which Goemon was that? Because there was
Super
like
Nintendo.
Yeah, but the one on the Super Nintendo was like a beat-em-up, wasn't it?
No, it was a overhead isometric thing where you ran around and bapped things, and then you went to the actual level, and it was 2D.
Okay. Huh.
Gotta hit him with coins.
Hit them with the coins. Just throw money at them. That'll do it.
That's actually what you do in Goemon games, so...
Speaking of throwing money at things, Kingdom Hearts 3... Kingdom Hearts 3 is opening its gaping wide maw and going like, insert money into me! And
I am happily obliging.
Yeah, to be fair, like, I didn't like Kingdom Hearts 3 at all from what I saw. I watched Luna play through the entire thing, and I'm like, this seems not as deep as, like, the other combat of Kingdom Hearts. Like,
it isn't.
And
isn't.
But like this DLC actually looks like it's gonna make a lot of people very happy because you get Riku, Aqua, and Roxas as like fully playable characters with their full movesets.
My boy Roxas.
It's like, and I saw the trailer and I was like, shit, that looks actually really flashy and dope.
I thought it looked fun.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say because I still haven't beaten anything after 1.
I mean,
how dare you?
I'd like to say that 2 is worthwhile, but like,
I did beat
it is.
Chain of Memories.
I actually like 2. I didn't really like 1. 2 is alright.
1 I've gotten more fondness for upon replaying it.
I like 1 better.
1
I played half of 2.
1 is tighter than it seems, and late game it kind of gets sort of ruined by the soft lock feature that you can't disable when you're fighting hordes of things and you're just taking cheap hits. Like, combat was so tight before, and then in like the last 1/4 of the game it just starts to break down. And you're like, oh, but it was good.
And then 1 isn't nearly a clusterfuck yet.
Yeah, and then 2 comes out and it's still got the hard soft lock feature and huge hordes of enemies, and it's just from the beginning. It's like, okay, I just mash this button. Like, there's no...
Yeah.
It's not that you don't need to put finesse in, it's that you're physically incapable of finessing anything. Because the soft lock will pick a target, regardless.
My biggest problem was you have to stare at the icon to know when you can go into trance mode or whatever it's called. The, transformation mode where you, like, get to shoot lasers or what. And I was just staring at that instead of the gameplay, and I'm like, this isn't fun.
I mean, I just saw it, like, pop up in like the left side because it's kind of like prominent once you like see it, right?
It has a little sound effect every time the drive gauge fills. It goes like shing or something like that.
I guess not really a sound effect cue kind of person.
Yeah, I'd like it better if the controller like rumbled slightly or something like that, because I'd often be in fights and be like, oh yeah, I haven't used my drive gauge in forever, and it's been at 3 for like 20 minutes.
I want to skate and shoot lasers.
Yeah.
No, but like my biggest gripe is that the button to activate that and like the contextual command button and then like the jump or something, there's like 3 different things
Yeah.
all rolled into one button, and it's all based on context, and you just press the wrong thing every freaking time.
Yeah.
There's some bosses.
I have transformed when I wanted to jump plenty of times.
You can
That's why
actually
usually-
cycle.
Yeah, it's like I'm getting close to this thing. I'm supposed to click triangle to activate something, but I have the drive gauge filled up, and I don't get nearly close enough, and I activate that. Then I hit it, and I'm like, oh, I'm sad. Now I'm all flashy, and it's like I'm at my target.
It's like, I wonder what's in this treasure chest. Ah, fuck, I'm on a carousel.
I'll get back to it someday, but not for a while.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I tried to get back into the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and I just determined it wasn't worth it.
Well, it's not going anywhere, and there's so much of it, and you don't. And the great thing about a clusterfuck story is you don't really have to pay that much attention. Just read a Cliff Notes and hope that it was. Because actually paying attention to it won't get you what you actually, need to know. Just read a Cliff Notes from someone who knows.
The story is adorable.
long.
I love the story. It's so utterly
I spent so
fucked.
long figuring that out.
It's so silly. Oh god, especially with Kingdom Hearts 3. It's just some of the dumbest shit. And to be fair, they try and tie some of it together at the end. And a lot of stuff they introduce at the end, I'm like, oh, okay, that gives reason for that. It's like, but throughout the entirety of the game, everything sounded like absolute dip nozzle, and then at the very end, you're like, this is why it makes sense. And it's like, yeah, okay, you're right, but fuck you anyway. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, like
I love that they retcon from 1 to 2. Like, I don't have that much info after that, but like 1 and 2,
Exactly.
like they retcon that the island was just a vacation place. So all the bitching at the beginning about not being like not wanting to be on that island means nothing.
No,
Yeah, the island was just a
the
small
island was
landmass
always
off the coast.
Yeah, no. That was always the case since Kingdom Hearts 1.
Are
Like,
you sure?
wasn't it-
Because they were
Yeah.
never
The actual
show that there's
landmass
anything
back
but
then.
that island.
They didn't show it, but what they did is they discussed rowing to that island from their homes on these boats, and you actually see the boats and you hear them explicitly say, we came here to this island from these boats, we use these boats to get to this island from our
Really?
homes. And it was established from the very beginning that
Okay.
was
Then
not
why
the
do
Just
they
when I was
really
collecting
want to go on a
coconuts.
boat venture thing?
because
Because the
Riku's an
world is
angsty,
basically
bitchy nipple monger, and I don't know. He just wanted to hang out and.
because darkness.
Nipplemonger.
Yeah.
That's why I played Blitzball.
Have you seen Riku's butt in Kingdom Hearts 1? I don't know if it's the
I have
remake.
not.
Oh my god.
No, this is going somewhere, trust me. I don't know if it's I'm not crazy yet. Just give me a second. I don't know if it's just the HD remaster where they like modeled him weirdly or like something went wrong with his animations, but there's one scene where he's walking by and his butt is just like cocked way the hell out there. Like his hips are back and his butt is just bam, just shooting out there. It's like, what is that? Why? Why did they do that? Who felt the need?
That's where he stores his Ansem.
That's where Ansem possesses him. He just stores it in his cheeks. Terra's in one cheek, Ansem is in the other. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, so we haven't actually talked about Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC much. We don't know when it's coming out, but it's getting more story trailer. So, like,
Winter.
at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't know if this is spoilers for things, but at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, something is revealed about a certain character. Yes, a certain character. And about their identity. And there's a trailer, there's like a part in this trailer where one of the other organization members hints that he knows about this other organization member's identity. And they have some tension there. And the original organization member is like, yeah, but who are you? And it's like, oh, and it's like,
But who are you?
Because of course.
Yeah, because Nomura
you mean
and
drama bullshit that is in all of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait,
I just want more Final Fantasy in my Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy crossover.
I want more Kingdom Hearts nonsense in my Kingdom Hearts nonsense. Like that's the only
Same.
reason I'm still hanging around. Like I didn't play Kingdom Hearts 3 and I'm not going to. So hanging around maybe isn't the right word for it. Still watching.
I want to see how far this crazy rabbit hole goes.
Yeah, I want to see what the
Is
hell's in the Pandora's box. I want to know who
Is-
Lucio is and why he's a Tingus. Yeah?
Yeah, is it not over? Isn't Kingdom Hearts 3 supposed to be like the last one?
Oh no. So Kingdom Hearts
that's
3
the
was
end
going
of-
to be the end of the Xehanort saga. That's what
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
what Nomura said, but Kingdom Hearts was
so there's
definitely
still, like,
continuing.
There's
Yeah.
still like
Kingdom Hearts
story
3.
that's still
Yeah,
gonna
Kingdom Hearts
continue
3
on.
ends on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Don't worry,
It's
they
like-
have Captain
just-
Jack Sparrow arcs from like the how Pirates of the Caribbean went. Just gotta go catch Captain Jack Sparrow.
Ah.
The Pirates movies ended at the third one, and then they're like, let's keep going with Captain Jack Sparrow, and no one liked it.
Yeah. Oh, the first two were great, but then after that,
Yeah.
mm.
So they're gonna do that with Kingdom Hearts.
Basically,
how-
as long as they have the Disney
Well,
license.
from something complicated to something relatively simple, Pokemon.
Pokemon Man
Shit.
Sword and Shield.
See,
And one of those legendaries is just Great Wolf Sif. It's like it just is.
Yes!
It's like somebody
Yes!
took crayons. It's like somebody melted crayons over Great Wolf Sif and then made a Pokemon out of it.
My question is the dog born with that sword?
Or maybe it's Maybelline. So I mean,
It's probably a part of it.
yeah, I think the sword just kind of grows out of its butt.
wow.
It's his
Just
tongue.
It's just a horrible growth from its mouth.
It's
sword is
just
his
a
tongue.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's just one gigantic cockneyed canine fang that just like grew way out there. Like he really needs a dentist. He doesn't need to be captured. He just needs healthcare.
Frankly, I don't like the looks of these legendaries. I mean, I was watching the trailer and I see the part where they're showing them off. I'm like, what is that? Like I couldn't tell they were supposed to be like special in any way. And then I see one with a sword. And I'm like, he has a sword. And I see
He
the
has
other
a
one,
sword.
and it's like this big freaking man. And I'm like, oh no,
Oh,
No!
Christ. Oh God. Yeah.
it's a shield.
Like the problem
This
with
is
this
County.
is like one is very definitively a lot cooler looking than the other, and I think that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
Like-
guess which version I'm picking up.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Who wants to get a blocky brick wall Pokemon with a face on it, or sleek sword wolf? I'm gonna go with brick wall actually.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I
think
say
Brick
that
Wall looks better.
I haven't
Brick-
played a Pokemon game in like.
Brick looks better.
Wait, when was
You
the
have
last
a
time you played
bias.
Pokemon?
Oh, the last time I played Pokemon. Well, the last time I bought a Pokemon game was with Black, like the original Black.
Oh, damn.
Racist.
Yeah, I did. I went for Black. That's not racist. That's affirmative action. Shut your face.
I just had to add.
Damn.
Mention a color, I'm gonna call you racist.
Nice. Purple.
Racist.
Thank you. So anyway, so yeah, this Pokemon thing. So wild Pokemon are going to be appearing in tall grass, like on the overworld, like Let's Go, which is good. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think it's a step in the right direction. I mean, we no longer have to fight 12 million Zubats in a row.
Yeah, seriously. Like that's a quality of life improvement that Pokemon has needed for a massive amount of time that like a million other RPGs have had. It's just like, meh. You can also turn your Pokemon into... You can go inflation fetish with it and just make it huge and have your Pokemon be like all big and step on you and you can call it
This
daddy.
is called
and it would-
Dynamax? Dynamax?
It's Dynamax, but like that's not it.
Dynamax.
There's Dynamax and like a Gigamax, which was leaked.
What the hell, Pokemon? Do I have to have a flowchart to figure all this shit? There's like Dynamax, but then there's Gigamax, which you can layer on top of Dynamax, but also if you put a trap card face down, then fucking...
Isn't like 90% of Pokemon flowcharts though, if you really look at it?
Eh.
I just press A to win.
That's all it is. It's just a type matchup thing. Like, granted, you can go stats and natures and that kind of thing, which is useful. It is. It's not really necessary. So long as you're like, as long as you remember that grass beats out water, you're just basically like, yeah, okay.
Basically.
Yeah. I just want Pokemon to shake up the core gameplay, honestly. Like, just give us something.
Well, we got
functional new.
max raid battles. Come on, man.
But do you do anything different? You just do the same thing, but in a group, right?
Yeah, you just basically.
Yeah.
Like, you're still hitting weaknesses and managing your stats the exact same way. It's just, there are others now.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
do
it's
like
There
the
are
fact that
others now.
that the world seems a lot more alive. For camera control, look like the world they build out the world much more bigger.
Yeah.
So I,
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's still kind of like linear adventure, isn't it? Like, because
Yeah,
the British Isles are just literally one hallway.
Yeah,
and
but at
they
least
have
it
a
looks
big area
great.
in the middle, and that's where you get to like control your camera and walk around, and you'll see all the Pokemon running around. But I believe it's only in that area. And then like the weather changes and shit happens and new Pokemon appear.
Yeah, Yeah, certain weather conditions bring out certain Pokemon in certain areas. Just pretty cool.
It'll be interesting. I'm still planning on like getting them, but
Oh yeah, day one.
yeah, it's just they're very adamant in sticking to what they've stuck to for the last 20 years, as well as keeping the experience down for a certain age range. Even though like a lot of their fans, it's been 20 years. They've all grown up. They're in the 30s, 40s. But they're still very, very adamant on getting that like young market. Just
No,
and
that
the
makes
young
sense.
market is still interested in it. Like I
No,
I
it
do still
definitely
hear,
is.
yeah.
These things still sell. It's just I wish they'd give something, for what I assume is quite a large player base that is older now.
Yeah.
Okay, what I want is a hack to play as Uncle Pokemon.
What is? With the guy with the button.
Yeah, I just want it like Uncle Pokemon's crazy adventure in Pokemon Town.
But he's not going around catching Pokemon. He's just actually going around playing Pokemon Go. So you get to play somebody playing Pokemon.
And you can have Pokemon battles with the Pokemon Go thing. So
yeah, I know.
he's just driving around.
Somebody sends out a Squirtle. Mr. Pokemon just throws his phone at them and leaves.
This one wasn't strong enough yet, and he throws the phone out of his pocket.
This one's too low level. Just
the max level ones get to go on the bike.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm pretty sure that's where the concept of raid battles came from. Did you do raid battles in Pokemon Go? You go to like a gym and like a strong Pokemon's put in there, and you and whoever's nearby is fighting it. It's gigantic, and so I'm assuming they're like, oh yeah, just make them fucking huge. There we go.
Oh yeah,
innovation.
There's
28 minutes till Microsoft conference. I know. We might want to kind of wrap this up. Let's talk about Stadia for a bit. So Stadia's information was released. Founders Edition will be $129 USD. Controller, Chromecast 3-month subscription service, 3 months to give to a buddy, unique name, and early access to Stadia. That is what $129 USD will give it to you.
I hope it crashes and burns.
I do as well. Unless, I hope it crashes and burns until streaming can actually get latency down, which I don't know if will ever come.
I hope streaming never happens.
I hope streaming never replaces that. Yeah, there's too much.
It's gonna happen. I don't want to replace.
I disagree. I like the idea.
I'm with Brick in just that it's an interesting idea. It has a lot of actual practical use cases. It's not supposed to be a replacement. Dear God, I hope it does not do anything of the sort. But
companies want to make it a replacement.
Totally.
They do.
But so long as that doesn't, be like the future, and I don't really think it will. I don't think all the infrastructure is there for that to have as big a market as normal gaming ever would. But
give it 10 years.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 10 years, give it.
Until the monopoly of internet companies in America ends, that's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah,
indeed.
I've never been happy about that monopoly, but now I kind of am.
It's got one unintended positive side effect on top of all of its cancerous other things.
Well, honestly, the biggest issue for me is the fact that it isn't a subscription service. At least not really. You pay $10 a month and you can get what?
Yeah.
4K, 60 frames a second.
Yeah.
But you still have to buy each individual game. I thought this was just going to be like the Netflix. You pay X amount a month and you can access any of the games as long as you have an internet, connection.
I'm sure they'll do a Game Pass
giveaway
kind of
thing. Yeah.
Like
you'll get access to some games. Yeah.
Right now, Game Pass is just beating the pants off of this one, honestly, because you get the games, for a little while, and you can download it to your PC, and it doesn't have to be streamed.
Honestly, though, I mean, everyone's trying to figure out different services like this, but even like PS Now actually lets you download PS4 games locally, and so it works. Yeah, like it kind of works like Xbox Game Pass, and so I don't think, at least for the foreseeable future, that it would actually replace just playing games locally. But it's something people are going to push, and I think there's actually a market for it. I mean,
it's a good option. It really is, considering the
right. Like you wouldn't have to. yeah, you wouldn't have to go out and just buy a new console. Maybe, say you're more of a casual player, or you're like,
Or
oh,
you're low income.
Right, there's this one game that interests me, and I have the internet to play it off of Stadia. I'll just buy it here. I don't need to go out and get any special hardware for it.
Yeah.
I think in cases like that, it's really cool.
Yeah.
And that's for Stadia. There's a bunch of other business models. Like Nvidia is just renting out GPU power. So you have Steam installed, you can go install whatever games you want, and you're just renting out some processing power from them and streaming that to you. Like I think that's kind of cool if you have just a weak PC, but you want to buy like this cool new game. There's definitely a lot of uses. It's just in how they end up playing out. Like I wouldn't dismiss it too early as just all bad. Like not saying don't be wary, but
I don't think the U.S. has the infrastructure to pull it off right now.
That's the big problem.
So Meteor, you want to go through like the bullet points, like the service will be available via Chromecast Ultra, a regular Chrome browser on any computer, and blah blah.
Yeah. So subscription $10 a month. Controller will cost $69. You buy games and have it streamed to a 1080p 60 FPS. The sub will give you 4K 60 FPS streaming and a free game every so often. You will need 10 megabytes per second for 720p and 335 megabytes per second for 4K. At launch, the Google Stadia platform will be available in the following 14 countries: US, Canada, UK, Ireland, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium. The service will be accessible via Chromecast Ultra, a regular Chrome browser on any computer, or a Pixel 3 or 3A smartphone. I don't know, with support for more smartphones planned in the future. Early access starts November 2019. Normal service starts 2020. Studio wants to do 8K and 120 FPS in the future, presumably not both at the same time. Yeah, it's like so interesting. So they're actually going to go for higher FPS gaming. If that's, if no,
it's kind of like
sense. Yeah.
It's kind of like you got to see it to believe it, right? Like,
yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out, honestly.
I am partially hopeful. I actually want to give this a test ride myself once it actually comes out, because, like Halo and Brick Me has said, this is a good option for those who don't really care too much about owning games and just want to play maybe that one game every couple months, and they have the the bandwidth for it.
Dude, it's the same reason Redbox is so popular. Some people just don't want to own this stuff. They want to play it.
Yeah. Indeed.
We'll have to see how that latency goes.
Yeah, I think they're like.
But that's why. Yeah, exactly. I don't think the infrastructure, at least in the U.S., is there to support 10 gigabytes per second universally, or even in 90% or 80% of major metropolitan areas.
Yeah, it's like with 5G now rolling out over the next few years. It's like I would like to be hopeful that they don't F it up like all the current internet infrastructure is, but I don't know.
But in all reality, we kind of understand that they'll probably F it up. So it's
yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. Whatever happens will happen, and we'll
know
talk
what?
about how terrible
Pandora's
it is.
box had hope in it too.
It did it though. It also had pestilence and like hunger and death and like horsecocks. Like there was a lot of horsecock in there.
Why?
Speaking of horsecock, Axe body spray.
Does an E3.
Bro, why is there an Xbox Axe body spray? What is that?
That too.
I wanted to get to that at least once before Microsoft came on, because I feel like we had to establish the fact that Microsoft team has teamed up with Axe body spray to bring us Xbox deodorant and body wash. It's coming to Australia in July. Well, why? It's because gamers smell like rank fish and death, I think.
But just Australia?
Just Australia.
Yeah, because they smell like rank fish and death.
I
Don't worry.
That's racist.
Luna will be our on-the-scene person for the Axe body spray Microsoft version.
Yeah. Luna with live coverage. It sucks. Thank you, Luna.
Thanks, Luna.
Luna, what does your cat think about this? She hissed at me.
I sprayed it on my cat. My cat caught fire.
I love this quote. So, Seamus Blackley,
Seamus.
Xbox creator. Hero, I seriously and honestly have no comment. I have no idea what a comment would even be on this. I'm frankly thinking of just going and drinking heavily at this point.
So this Seamus Blackley is the Xbox creator. He was with Microsoft at the time, and then left 2 years after creating the original Xbox, it seems. And he had a comment on Twitter that says that. He's like, I don't fucking know. How do you respond to this? Yeah, well, welcome to the future. Welcome to brand deals. How you like it? Oh boy.
Okay, so EA, we can go quick over most of it because there's only one.
It wasn't that much.
FIFA 20 heading to Switch. Apex Legend getting Season 2 Battle Pass and character. Battlefield 5 getting new maps. Sims 4 getting new stuff, of course. Battlefield 5 getting Origin Access Vault, whatever that is. And Madden 20 will shake up the formula. Lies.
Wow.
Anyway, but the important thing, Star Wars Fallen Order. You get 15 minutes gameplay.
All right.
What do you think about that?
It's a single player game, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Without a created character, so it's like, you follow a character, like new guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it looks to be like kind of a more linear experience, but from the gameplay, it felt a lot like God of War. If you play that one, am I the only one who got that?
You're the only one that watched the trailer.
I would have played God
I
of
saw
War,
a
but I
2
can't.
minutes of the trailer, but I'm not a Star Wars
it's like
fan.
it's like one of the more controlled linear experiences, right? It's like mostly you're going down a single route and the story stuff happening, and it's real time combat, just over the shoulder camera. You have a skill tree and you have various skills, battling various enemies. So think God of War. Think Horizon Zero Dawn if it was like more linear. There's quite a lot of examples of like this style of game over the past few years.
Yeah, generic action game with some parkour. I heard
Something like that.
Yeah.
So, and the last thing we really have to touch on is there's a few leaks. Apparently a Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch remake. Well, it's a remap. I'm actually happy about that because I was just about to start playing that game, and then they're like, remaster. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, honestly, I never owned a PS3, but that was like the one game I really wanted to play on PS3. And all the other stuff, eventually got remastered on PS4 or is available elsewhere. But it's like that one game has always been a holdout. And I was like, maybe I'll just get PS Now for a month so I can play this goddamn game. And then I hear that it's maybe getting remastered, and so I'm really excited if it's true.
Mostly coming to PC, so
Yes, coming to PC.
Is it going to Switch?
I can see this rumor being credible because of Ni no Kuni 2 being on PC. Give people Ni no Kuni 1 and 2 on both,
Yeah, totally. I would just absolutely love it if it came to Switch. That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm hoping for this to be credible, and Meteor's hoping for the next part of the rumor to be credible.
And what is the next part of the rumor?
Tales.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, no, that's
Tales
that's
of Arise.
Tales of
Hell
Arise.
Yeah.
Yep. It looks like it's Tales of Star Ocean. Like, let's be totally honest here. It looks like Tales of Star Ocean.
Yes, with the Unreal Engine, Tales of Star Ocean.
Oh, Unreal Engine. Luna was saying this. Unreal Engine, easy to unlock frame rate. If it comes to PC, when it comes to PC, hopefully we get an unlocked frame rate by some mod. Or maybe it just is naturally unlocked frame rate, and they have learned from the lessons. Not going to bet on it, but it's maybe...
Unreal. Why wouldn't it be?
Right? That's a good question, Halo, and my answer is Japanese game developers.
I mean, it's just... Look, it's
you
modern.
Can't beat that.
There's no excuse there.
I know. Trust me, I know. Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully we'll get a mod eventually to unlock frame rate. I mean, Sekiro got that, which was it's so good. Oh god.
Wait, that was a mod? You have to use a mod?
You had to use a mod to unlock the frame rate for Sekiro, yeah.
It's 2019.
I know. Tell me about it.
Shut up, Halo.
I know, but all I have to say is Japanese game developers don't like to push past 60 FPS, and I don't understand why.
Right.
Yeah. Sad. But yeah, that is the business. Does anyone have any predictions for what Microsoft is going to show?
New Xbox.
New Xbox Scarlet.
Yeah, already going to be rumored. The Xbox Scarlet.
Yep.
That's the big thing, and they said they had like 30 different exclusives or something like that.
Oh, exclusives! The word that makes me want to barf my
exclusive.
I mean, it's not really exclusive. It's all gonna be on PC anyways, and they said they're bringing like 20 of them to Steam or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is very good.
The only thing I could hope for is Rare Replay coming to PC. That's about
I would like that. I would like that a lot, actually.
I checked the Game Pass. I didn't see it on there.
It's
not there on Xbox, right?
It's on Xbox, yeah, but not on PC.
On the Game Pass.
But I just feel like, being able to throw Banjo-Kazooie on my PC would be nice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The updated version of Perfect Dark as well, with the no frame drops and the higher
fucking
resolution.
mouse! Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Ooh, that would be good. That would be very good. No, I would definitely love Rare Replay on PC.
Pretty much the first-person shooters are the only reason why that's not, probably, because they'd have to rework the controls for mouse.
I suppose.
I mean, they're able to do that. I mean, Gears of War has been on PC.
Yeah, but reworking a remake of an N64 game with mouse and keyboard, program that in.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they did the whole twin stick thing with the Rare Replay on consoles, didn't they?
I don't know.
Like they've already remade the control scheme once for consoles, so I imagine for PC it would be. Because
if there's twin stick, yeah.
People have an Xbox One to know this?
I don't, but I have. I know vaguely of the situation.
I know a guy.
I know a guy who knows a guy. He got me an Xbox One, a little bit under the table. It's got some potato grease on it. Listen, we don't talk about this. He maybe had to kill a man to get it. I don't know. But yeah.
Other stuff. Xbox Game Pass coming to PC. I want to know what's going to be on there, because I heard it's only going to be like... I saw the list, and it also said it might just be like $5 a month. And if that is what you get for $5 a month, that's
$4.99 every month. It is a fantastic deal. Yeah. I'm going to sign up a little bit later.
It looks.
Look, I saw Metro Exodus on that, and that is a game I've wanted to play. $5 a month is very reasonable.
Metro Exodus is on here. Huh. Neat.
Nice. So, I think that will close up the podcast, because I need to actually set up things and make sure everything's working before Microsoft conference starts.
Yes.
I think I want to cut things off here, make sure everything's in order, and we will pop back up in, 13 minutes, should be?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, great. Sorry for the delay. We'll be right back. Enjoy your Xbox body spray. Good night.